I'm not sorry for the way. Ayo, keys, press play. Must not know about me, no doubt. You must not know about me, no doubt. Must not know about me. You tell the story, say you get to thinking about. I brag different 'cause my bag different. Not a mother, but a lover and a hustle like I have children. A tad different if you had riches. If you just see my appearance, you would think I was the bad bitches. My class different, I'm no bad temper. Why my winnings ain't her winnings? This my journey and I had intentions. I move around from any contradictions. Any low key want a competition. Immediately board the mission. I wish my critics had a pot to piss in. I'm on the show and now my eyes can listen. Know my answers after bitching. I know my biggest flex is optimism. I know my biggest test is opposition. This right here my proposition. You must not know about me. Hey, about. You must not know about me. Co-creator of my destiny. I send a prayer, they think less of me. Can't let them get the best of me. A wise being would invest in me. I'm an observer, that's the vet in me. I let the killer rest in me. I meditate cause that's the recipe. I talk to little liquor every day. It turns out that's my therapy. I'm smooth like tahini butter with the sesame. I take them all to ecstasy. I leave them all obsessed with me. You must not know about 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 me. Don't you ever force me into thinking. You want to me, I'm not sorry for the way. Take down the beats and put it on a mixtape. No, that is not my job to turn you on, but I can't help it 'cause I'm the chosen one. They fuck with me, now they stuck with me. All my people know it's up with me. Haters can't get up with me. They fuck with me, now they stuck with me. All my people know it's up with me. Haters can't get up with me. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. Leave me please. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. No, about. You must not know about me. Rise and shine, y'all.
Wake y'all ugly ass up.
You are now tuned in to the morning tea off GP with your girl Salika.
And your favorite cousin.
What's brewing? Rise and Hey,
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
what's good? Why I can't hear you?
Damn.
Is you slipping on your pimping?
Yeah,
Is you slipping on your pimping?
yeah. See, there's always the simping spirit instead of the pimping spirit. It's always lurking, and you know I just got caught slipping with the simping spirit one time real quick, but we back.
Right.
You know, you heard the people, whoever the people was on the first the prelude or whatever you want to call it. If you're in the comments, man, let us know what the audio is talking about.
Yeah, how do we sound? Do we sound good? How y'all feel this morning?
Yeah, it's hump day.
It's hump day.
A lot of y'all trying to close out the week for your Christmas off days, your holiday off days, you know.
Christmas is right around the corner. Like, what in the world? I ain't got not a Christmas gift in sight.
Me either. I ain't worried about one either. Definitely not worried about one. I feel sorry. Well, no, I don't feel sorry. But my heart goes out to those that really just, goddamn, just get themselves all stressed and worked out about this shit, man.
No,
It's Jesus' birthday.
my presence is a present.
Come on, hold on. Say that one more time.
My presence is a present.
That couldn't be no farther.
Everybody can't get that. Everybody can't get that. So, you know what I'm saying?
What
That
they gonna
alone,
be?
that alone should carry me.
Yeah, I mean, I agree wholeheartedly.
Cause I have so many mixed feelings about the holidays.
I mean, I love to enjoy my family.
Yeah,
Everybody's
me too.
off. You know, outside of that, you know, I'm just not.
It's just booty meat.
It's just booty meat. I guess. I think
Yeah.
booty meat a little probably better.
Yeah.
Booty probably better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of feel like yesterday was a little rushed. Did you? I don't feel like we was.
Yeah, yesterday was definitely rushed.
You know?
It was all on me.
No, I'm just saying. Even though we had the time that we did have,
Yeah.
in the moment it kind of felt like.
I mean, it was so much to say, so little time, you know.
Yeah.
So we got pushed back, and you know what I'm saying, and
So I kind of feel like we should kind of touch, because I don't even,
Yeah.
honestly, I don't even remember everything that we touched
I
on.
mean, cause you had some bullets for sure.
So I guess we'll just dial it back to I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me show you how to get this ring, or it might be a little off, but yeah, you know what I mean.
I mean, you know, we was on that subject for a little bit.
We did.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
Well, people in the comments, I don't think y'all had the
You don't think
the
they heard
space
it?
to really, you know, speak how y'all feel about Cardi B and the whole I don't cook, I don't clean thing. I don't cook, I don't clean thing is kind of like a jab, cause it's like you gotta put the contradiction in the mirror. It's, in my opinion, anyway. Cause regardless of if she was just joking or shooting shit or whatever, I understand the subconscious downloads and the influence she has. And if you look around, I mean, of course, we can't see in everybody's household, but if you look around on you know, the ideas and opinions of a lot of women, shit, with over out the wind, you will hear them talk about they ain't want to do this, that, and third. You know what I mean? So I can't just fault Cardi for that, but it's definitely I don't want to do shit for energy in the air. Now, of course, that ain't for everybody, cause I definitely know some real queens out here that you know, do their thing. So it ain't about saying that, you know, this is for everybody. However, her and Offset done broke up for the 7th time.
Yeah.
And it's just too easy to take a shot at, I don't cook, I don't clean, you know what I'm saying? Because goddamn, we got that, you know, that negative undertone of, okay, so why did he? Or why does he? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Step out and do his thing. And then you got, you know, I don't got no amnesia. I do not forget. Especially when somebody outside, to a certain extent, technically, has something negative to say about my indigenous queens out here. And what was said was, you know, she referred to them as cockroaches. Well, maybe she didn't say cockroaches, but she said roaches. Same thing. Water bug.
What she say?
bug.
Do you know the exact like words what she said? Like,
No, I don't.
okay.
She made a tweet. It was a tweet. And okay, it ain't no excuse for what she said, but she had a confrontation or something, and she got fed up, so she just went on a Twitter rant. But hey, that's on you to not think about what the fuck you saying before you say it.
Right. Facts.
You know?
Facts.
But you know, this is what the problem is for real.
What the
But
problem?
It make the women that just automatically ride for the shit as far as, oh my God, I can't breathe.
I can't breathe.
She's going through what she's going through and got on the internet and made herself look crazy. Because once you put it out there, you ain't got no control of what people do with it while you out here trying to, recruit for the hurts. Even though it worked. But the thing is, we gotta learn how to compartmentalize our emotions and deal with our own shit, our own hurt. Ain't nobody exempt for heartbreak and getting played. Nobody. But what's happening is when we don't deal with it, these situations like here give us the opportunity to bleed all over the world because of her situation. So it rips our Band-Aid off. We ain't put no antiseptic on it. We ain't put no alcohol on it. We ain't put no triple antibiotic on it. We just put a Band-Aid on it. So then we got somebody that's a big influencer and a musical person that's out there have a situation. Now it rips the Band-Aid off. Right. I guess we should scratch the scab or whatever. And now we're just bleeding all over the situation. Projected.
I honestly just hope that she can grow from this situation. And, for me, like you said, this is not the first time we've seen this. So it's like, this is very repetitive. And then at some point, maybe she's in a space where she don't see what we see. You know what I'm saying? But,
what you mean by that?
Like, as far as, bruh, we tired of hearing this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, is you gonna leave for real or what? You know? So it's like, hopefully, she can grow from this and won't, and then too, she can go within. If they do break up or whatever, hopefully she can take some time and actually, spend some time with herself and see what she did, you know what I'm saying, to get herself in that predicament or whatever. Because at some point, especially if you do separate yourself from the situation, you can't keep blaming that person, so
yeah,
hopefully she can grow from that. Younger, what's good?
She ain't got no damn choice but to grow from it.
Yeah,
in my opinion, because I look at this like this, because I show tough love, but the love is known because listen, my homegirl, it's only, listen, I get it. I get it. So I'm gonna let you just get it off your chest.
Yeah.
But like how we talking about Cardi B, with my homegirl or somebody that's close to me that I love, listen, cool, but I don't wanna hear it. I don't wanna hear it no more.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? You done? Are you done yet? Let me know when you done.
Yeah. Because
I love you so much. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I don't like to see you go through this, but do you like to see you go through this shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, somebody out there, need to give her some tough love.
Yeah.
Get up!
Tough love is good, but at the same time, what about the people that don't have nobody else, to talk to? And sometimes you can put your opinion out there and you can show that tough love and stuff like that, but some people do need that venting space, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you just have to let well be alone. Say what you say, your piece or whatever, and just, kind of,
That's why I say yeah, in the beginning.
Yeah.
But I was comparing somebody I fool with real tough to Cardi B.
Yeah.
Where this shit done, this the 7th time. That's what I'm saying. That's the angle that I'm coming from now. But of course, in the beginning, okay, and then I ain't got too much to say because I know it's still fresh.
Yeah,
and
right.
You probably not ready.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Exactly.
So I'm of course I understand my role now to just let you get it off.
Right.
You know what I mean.
And I feel like that's the stage that she in right now.
No, hell no. This is 7, 8 times.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But I'm saying because now it's I feel like I ain't gonna say this is different from any other time, but maybe, just maybe, it might be different. And
okay, give me the.
But I'm just saying, with her coming to the internet and venting, that's what she doing. That's
somebody could be pregnant, different, or what you mean?
No. Oh. I'm just saying, with her actually leaving, different. But I'm saying her coming out and stuff like that, that's like her instant, you know what I'm saying, her instant reaction and stuff like that. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, she can get to the space where it's like, okay, I got that out, you know, now let me get myself together.
Yeah, hopefully, but I ain't gonna lie, man. If she was my homegirl, it'd be worse when it come to me, because you could have called me, you could have called Letha, you could have called.
Except she ain't have my number.
I'm just saying, like, for people that have somebody, and then you a person of this much influence, even if they weak, even if they yes men, it's somebody with an ear. So when you go to the public like that, live like that, that give me a sour taste in my mouth. Cause is it really about you venting? Is it really about you getting some healing for real? Cause he didn't beat you up or nothing where you like, oh my God, enough is enough. The world need to feel this shit. No. You think he playing in your face, he done cheated and all that shit. That's some shit that should be settled in-house. You are married.
Right.
You are married. Your dirty draws and the bullshit that goes on in your marriage should be private, especially if you're not ready to leave. Because now, just like if you told your homegirl, just like you told your mama, just like if you told your sister, your cousin, you ain't got no control over how they feel with this shit. Now, it don't matter what, no matter how much that nigga done changed, no matter how much making up he done did.
We gonna always see him in that light.
Oh no, that nigga is not welcome to the family union. And then
we gonna always look at you like you not really happy for real.
Come on, man. And see, this is the thing. When we talk about relationships, we talk about marriages and stuff like that. Nobody talks about the ups and the downs. Yeah. It's a lot of marriage, cause you gotta understand something. I ain't justifying this. What are they saying about the audio? Cause the interface not hooked up.
It sure ain't. Ain't nobody said nothing. Hey, can y'all hear us good?
Man, I'm gonna be pissed off if they. I know you lying.
Did y'all hear us good?
All the shit I said.
Everything that we said in life. I mean, I seen the caption, but
is anybody in the comments saying anything about we can't hear you? We can't hear you.
No.
Okay.
How did we sound to y'all? Like, can y'all tell us?
Everybody finna get blocked. If they'd have been sitting up here.
It's a bit distant. Okay. Michelle said on PN it's a bit distant. Okay, do we sound better now?
What's PN?
On your end.
On my end is a bit distant.
Do we sound better? Okay. Alvin said we good. Michelle said it's not clear. Now we can. Okay.
It's clear
good.
now?
Okay, yeah. All right, we good. We
in the know. God damn. That's a damn shame, because we done had a good little...
But she said she can hear us, though. So, hopefully, everybody else have good ears enough to hear.
Okay. So, look. Damn, I don't wonder where to... Okay, so, look. The more of the story, my angle was me thinking about my homegirl being in this situation. This is the 7th, 8th time that they done been through this with them breaking up because of...
She said she promised it wasn't bad.
Supposedly, he done did some bullshit. He done stepped out or something.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, how many times is it going to take?
Right.
Because as a friend, I wouldn't be as good as a friend as I feel like I am, or that you feel like I am, if I didn't hold you accountable and say, enough is enough, man. I'm not finna sit up here and we not finna get to a 20th time and a 21st time for you just sit up here crying because I don't want to look at that fucking shit. Shut the fuck up. You know why it gets to that point? Because how much crying is it gonna hurt you enough to change your situation if you're gonna change it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you come to the net with it as an outcry. Now that you done got beat up, now that you done got abused, where it's some shit that everybody needs to be in tune and influenced by, let's walk away in conjunction and in solidarity and unity or some shit like that. No, this is your marriage. and now you airing your shit out. And if you gonna stay, now you look even more crazy because when you go to the family reunion, when you go to the cookout, people looking upside his head, and they gonna forever look upside his head for how they look at him hurting you. But now you done got to the place where you happy, and now you mad because you want them to accept. You want them to accept him because you do. No.
Yeah, I think it's all. I think a lot of this stems from, which is something that I had a thought in my head about. Just thought about this morning. Emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has, because I know what I only seen clips of what she was saying, but she was saying that he's, I guess, nonchalant to what she be saying, which is why she came to the internet.
Mm-hmm.
But in the same sense, you're not making the situation any better with you coming to the internet. That's sure enough ain't gonna get the communication across. That's still a lack of emotional intelligence. So both of y'all have a lack of it, but it's in different ways. So
A part of a reason why I can't take no celebrity relationship serious, because you know what's gonna happen. You go live, you know the Shade Room gonna pick it up. You know all the big blog sites is gonna pick it up, and all the minions and the robot followers,
and the side chicks,
they just gonna rip their band-aids off.
And the other side,
And they gonna
chicks.
bleed all over it. They listen, just like when you like a nigga and you start lying to yourself, they not even gonna look at the red flags of why you doing it, what exactly you saying, how many times you gonna do this shit. They just be like, ding, I've been hurt. Let's go. Let's drop bombs over Baghdad on these hoe ass niggas. What's wrong with these niggas, man? We go through all this shit, and that's what they just unload. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking, hold on. She is a multimillionaire, platinum artist, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. She's married. She called us cockroaches. She said used to drug and rob niggas.
I never seen nobody just root for her like that. Like,
Shit.
I not in this situation. I haven't. But
Have you been in the comments?
No, I ain't been looking in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Just in general, like on statuses, like when people do speak of the situation, I've seen where people have had empathy towards, the situation, towards her, and expressing that they know that hurt or whatever. And I know that hurt too, but you know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
agree with having empathy for that shit. Have empathy for somebody you know personally. Have empathy for yourself. Don't use her situation to have empathy because she used to rob niggas and drug them. That's not the same. This is karma. Karma ain't got no favorites. How you gonna do all this dirt, all this forever, and then nothing ever gonna happen to you? Ever? She called you cockroach. Listen, it's plenty of other big artists. There's plenty of other influencers that got cheated on.
Michelle said, I think it's all a publicity stunt because they were falling off, so they need a story to bring them back in the light.
You know what, Shell? I can see that being there too. Because you know what? If somebody's smart, it's like this. Okay. The internet is like an imaginary place. It's like when you fall asleep and you start to dream and you become conscious that you're in a dream. Now you can manipulate and use the tools for your benefit. Fuck how people feel. They ain't in my life. Let's use this shit to gain and benefit and profit. You know what I'm saying? Because if I drop a big state right now, it's going to go stupid. Because they're going to be like, all right, she going to tell all the details in this thing. So, me personally, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Right. Me neither.
Me getting some fame and me getting some accolades and me getting love and stuff like that, it gotta be from something that I really, really was genuinely vested in, and that is the reciprocated energy that I got from it. I can't compromise my integrity for it. Not knocking nobody. It is what it is. Cause listen, for real, I look at the internet as a fake place too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just like Charles White, shit, he got a hell of a message. He's a hell of a guy. But if he didn't do that, if he didn't use the methods he used to become who he has become for the internet, we wouldn't get what we're getting. So even I feel how I feel about that. Shit, the world is benefiting right now if they are taking the fish and spitting out the bones. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I ain't gonna lie. Hopefully that is the case, Michelle, because you are married. Your dirty draws and the bullshit, that is not for the streets. That's not for the family. That's not for the friends. That's not for the siblings or none of that. That's supposed to be a sacred, not secret, but sacred union and sacred things going on between you and the person that you confess your life to in front of God for richer or poor, sickness and health.
She said negative news brings more attention than positive.
Yeah, for
Plus,
sure.
they have to do what the master needs them to do. And
Okay,
then she
let's.
goes on to say, if I'm too deep in the rabbit hole, let me know.
No. You know, we out of eye on the situation for sure. You know, you on point. So we moving right along. Are you familiar with Adam 22?
Adam, 22,
Yeah.
not at all.
Okay, so Adam 22 is a white boy, that has
I
had
figured he was white.
has a lot of success and fame in the podcast world. A lot of legendary, quote unquote, legendary interviews and stuff like that. He got a big
Oh, I think I
platform.
know
No
who you talking
jumper,
about.
no jumper.
Oh, okay, no.
No the no jumper platform is Adam 22's baby. Um, Shout out to Hellcat. Hellcat is an artist from Arkansas, from Little Rock, that has been, man, in the field for a long time. I remember before I was even myself tapped into like local artists and things of that nature in Arkansas. I'm seeing her out, same with Dirt and you know, them guys and stuff like that. Been seeing their name and seeing them doing things for a long time. But not too long ago they made a connection and now she's full time out there and no jumper no mood out there and stuff.
Oh,
So
nice.
shout
That's dope.
out to Hellcat, man. But I had to make the Arkansas connection. However,
Nah, for real,
Adam-
she putting Arkansas on the map for real.
yeah, for sure. Adam 22, he's been like even more in the limelight and in trending topics now because his wife, he's allowed her to start having sexual relations with other men on camera.
Okay, yeah, I did see something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know you talking about.
Yeah, so he's been in some interviews and he's it's been some chatter, some conversations around it or whatever because he says content wise on air, they expand the limits and confines of their relationship. Off camera they're monogamous. Now I've seen him in clips and interviews, and he's been, kind of questioned or whatever, because he said they made about seven figures off the first video of them shooting, with her, and he spoke about him initially not being thrilled about it, because she brought it to him, initially not being thrilled about it, and he talked about before they walked out the door that day, like she
Did she
she
really
checked
wanna
with
do
him
it?
again, like if you don't want me to do this, I won't do this.
Yeah, right,
You
right.
know, I feel like his ego was in question, and he let his ego lead. I can't look like I got an issue or I'm less of a man if I say that I ain't with it no more. Even though I said maybe let's try this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they went on with it, and they made a big bag for it. um, I feel like this is one of them situations where you feel like if you didn't give in to it, in this inception, it was an idea, and if you didn't give in to it, then you could possibly uh taint your relationship with your wife.
Yeah.
You know, um, not that you was all for it. You know, and now that it has happened, you trying to save face, or you don't have much of a moral compass in general. I don't know. I can do it for no amount of money.
Yeah.
Even if I said, yeah, we gonna have some type of contract where we gonna split the bag, and I'm leaving after that. No, no, hell no. And I'm talking about even if we don't go through with it, I'm still leaving because you brought it. You brought it up.
Yeah.
Heifer, we are married.
Mm.
For you even to play with me like that, you know.
Well, I think she knew her husband first of all before.
Really.
You know what I'm saying? I think that
So you
makes a
think
difference.
she
If
wanted to mess with somebody else outside because she knew her husband, or
No,
she
I'm
wanted to
saying-
mess with somebody outside?
No, I'm just saying. Clearly they may have like a openness in their relationship that gave her that confidence to even come to him and ask him that. So, you know what I'm saying? They probably have had conversations or something like that, or probably have done a whole lot of like very open-minded things, you know what I'm saying, in their relationship to, you know what I'm saying, maybe help it to.
I mean, he said they have had threesomes before, but other than that, he
Okay then. Okay.
no with women like another woman.
Right. So,
That's a
That's-
difference.
right, it's a difference for a man, right? But I mean, for a woman, it's still.
I mean, yeah, of course. For a woman, what?
I'm saying it's still like it's like if you had a threesome, you brought somebody else into your, you know, in the sex or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then okay, then that should have leave open conversation for her to ask, can she have sex with another guy?
Really?
Yeah, cause you having sex with another woman.
Cause you like women too, though. That's why. Not because you just like, well, he want to fuck somebody, so I might as well be into it too.
So okay. So if you was in a relationship,
With
so
me,
are you open to the threesome? Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like,
if
so
I'm in
that-
a relationship, or if I'm with somebody that I look at being married, or if I'm married,
yeah,
I'm listen. Pistol P is with some fun, okay?
yeah,
When we talking about somebody, wife, no, we not letting Sodom and Gomorrah vibes in our shit. We not finna tank this union.
right,
In my opinion, we not finna tank this union, cause that opens the door for so much other shit. That
Right.
if I'm looking at somebody that I want to be with, like for the rest of my life, that I don't want that type of shit to be in our equation.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
So
So
it's
that's
kind of
what
like a double-edged sword because, like I said, it sounds fun in a carnal aspect, in a physical aspect, in a sacral chakra aspect. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But when we talking about like what I'm trying to do now and what I'm looking forward to, I'm not trying to let none of that. You know what I mean? No.
Right.
No.
So that's why I'm saying, like, the fact that y'all in two different, situations. So,
Yeah.
of course, your wife definitely would not come to you and ask you about, having
She better
sex
not,
with
'cause
another man.
I
Or,
tell women when I meet them, we get to talking with them, like, I'm not violent. I wasn't raised like that. I ain't never put my hand on no woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But everybody got their limits.
Yeah, and it's all about the boundaries that you set and all of that.
I
so,
can't say that if you tried me like that I wouldn't go upside.
But I'm I'm sure before you even marry a woman, you would know if a woman would even be on that type of time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's why vetting is so important.
Yeah.
Sometimes I ask women questions and they just be thrown off, and I'm like, listen, yeah, it was random, but I'm not insinuating anything. But certain questions will allow me to kind of gauge how you think,
Right.
and I need to know how you think.
Right.
With and ask it in a way where you don't feel like you're being judged, because I need your authentic answer, so I can know what to do and how to move accordingly. You know what I mean? But damn, how does you allow the woman in make you want another nigga too?
Shit, what you mean? Like, we getting freaky, so hey, why not take it all the way there? We already in that ballpark, you know what I'm saying? So no, hold up, you can't have all the fun.
Well, you having fun.
I want to do this to bring excitement, but
But
not.
you having fun? What you mean? You can have all the fun.
Yeah,
You
but
having fun too.
let's play with the genders too. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
See,
you know,
yeah,
we
nah.
gonna take it there, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be open for that. You can't be like, oh yeah, let's be free, but we gonna stop when it comes to, yeah, you wanna do some extra, you know
But
what I'm saying?
okay, it's hard for me to see outside, because it's like, okay, you like girls, so that's comfortable for you too. I'm heterosexual.
I ain't gonna say,
I'm heterosexual.
it's women that do threesomes that don't necessarily just like girls. It's
You gotta like them
sometimes-
to imagine if
Yeah,
a
they
nigga
probably like
imagine if a nigga be like, okay, I want to marry you, but I'm gonna tell you something.
Okay, but
Hold on. I like you. I love you, and I love women only, and I only want to be with a woman. And he told you every now and then he like to be stuffed, but he don't like men.
right.
What would you think? How would you feel?
For one, I will appreciate his honesty.
Okay, next.
But you saying this? How far?
Let's get to number 2.
You want to be stuffed with a human?
You know what the hell he meant.
I mean,
Or
honestly,
do the stuffing every now and then.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, I don't know. I probably would run away. I would probably run away. But I'm
see,
gonna say this. I feel like I didn't talk to some undercovers.
Listen,
You know
I
what I'm
bet you
saying?
have,
So
but
I-
that goes to my point though. See, if y'all having a threesome with a woman, shit, you ain't thinking looking at you sideways, and he not looking at you sideways. But if it was different and he mentioned some shit with him and a nigga, you want to run away. It's a reason for that. It's a reason for that. Come on now, let's talk about it. It's a reason. Think about it. Is
Right.
that fair to run away?
Yeah.
How? Because y'all had a threesome. He ain't tripping about you like a little something, little. You know what I mean?
Right, but I mean, it's a lot of times, like, if it's a threesome, it's in most cases it's more satisfying for the guy. In most cases.
What that got to do with what we talking about?
Well, what I'm saying is this would be like, it's like, I mean,
I'm gonna tell you something. The guy gonna be satisfied regardless. How many women talking about, damn, the nigga nut so fast, he don't last. He got, damn, how long?
damn,
You know what I'm
that
saying?
nigga nuts so fast.
A nigga gonna nut regardless. If anything, it's the woman that is questionable as far as if she gonna get her pleasure out of it. She gonna get her nut. She gonna get her climax orgasm or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
I mean, some couples may explore that.
so you might got some women out here that be like, okay, let's get a woman in the bedroom because he's gonna love it. He's gonna fulfill his dreams. But the woman, gonna get me off. And now we both satisfied because this nigga can't do it. Type shit. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But when we look at equality, when we look at fairness, we gotta pay attention to the scenarios and what we feel from them. when it comes to adding a woman in the bedroom, you ain't gonna run away. But it's still some coochie on coochie.
Coochie on
But when it comes to
coochie.
a nigga saying he like goddamn stuff or give stuff every now and then, it's run away. Now I ain't knocking you. I don't blame you.
I mean,
But
again,
is it fair?
No, it ain't fair. But that ain't got nothing to do with the situation because
It do.
because we talking about threesome behavior. So what I'm saying is, if we can bring a woman in, why not bring a man in? But
He
y'all
might
ain't
wanna bring him-
got a hunch. You and the man ain't got a hunch.
Girl.
I'm just saying.
Don't piss
but-
me off.
But it is all about boundary setting. You know what I'm saying? Cause you can be open and you can also be like, yeah, I ain't with that. I don't want your booty to be played with.
Okay, so let's talk about the money. Is it always some type of price tag? Do everybody have a price? And what I mean by that is it amount of money for things outside of what you would normally do? Like, say for instance, do you feel like, and y'all else in the comments, do y'all feel like if you are guaranteed, your man is guaranteed, if y'all guaranteed $1 million, and I'm gonna say this cause you know how people try to poke holes and shit. Let's just say he get $1 million and the paperwork says he gotta at least give you half to smash a chick. Are you with it? And do y'all think that the man will be with it if you had to smash a nigga on camera? Or let's not even do that.
For a lot of money.
It don't even have to be on camera, but you gotta smash a nigga for $1 million. Talk to me.
You said what? Hold on, I'm reading this comment and you said that and I'm just like, I
Okay, so I'm saying in the comment section, y'all tell me, would y'all let y'all man, of course for the women, smash a chick, camera or off camera, for $1 million, and he has to give you at least half. So regardless of y'all go y'all separate or whatever, he has to give you half, and vice versa for the men. Would y'all man allow y'all to get smashed for $1 million and y'all had to split it down the middle? Would that be would that be something y'all would consider?
And then a whole nother level of it is not only smashing, but smashing on camera where everybody could see it.
That's why I said, man, maybe not on camera, cause I just want to get to the nitty gritty as far as, is it a price tag on it? That's what I'm
Right.
trying to get to. So if you saying that you will let them smash if it ain't on camera, cool. But no, if it gotta be on camera, no, just be specific about which one as far as that goes. Talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
What's brewing?
That's a tough one.
Take your time.
I mean, it is good to protect. Like, that's sacred. Sex is sacred.
I
Like,
agree.
that energy, all of that is, like, very sacred.
I agree.
It's like I can see two different sides of it, though. Because I can see it being sacred and all of that. And then I also, the other side I see is that, you know what I'm saying, there's people out here that actually do that anyways. So why not get the money?
There are
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
swingers out here.
I mean, not even swingers. I ain't talking about swingers. I'm talking about, I'm
You
saying,
talking about
like,
cheating?
yeah, cheating. So
Okay.
it's like, and then some women know that, you know what I'm saying, if, that they man cheating on them or whatever. So in that case, you know what? I wouldn't mind that. I'll take the money. You know what I'm saying? If he gon', you know what I'm saying, he gonna do it anyway.
Camera on or off camera?
On camera.
And it's on like regular cable.
But I
like,
thought we
it
took
ain't
off
like pay per view.
I thought we took the camera part out of the.
No, I was just
the
saying,
equation.
like, it's on the people to answer whether, if they want to say, okay, yeah, I do it, but not on camera, or yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you get
Michelle
some extra.
said Michelle said no, because that's a spiritual connection and that's the real issue. And she agreed with me. And Aaron said, get paid, smash later.
Get paid, smash later. How the hell you gonna get paid first and smash later?
I guess he's smashing after they smash.
Ooh.
Because Michelle said, because no amount of money will allow me to do that. If you understand the real frequency of money, you wouldn't allow yourself to let that happen. Not for real. Because at the end of the day, you can have all the money in the world. If you don't know what to do with it, then you're not wealthy.
Man, fuck all that. Because we talking about what motherfucker gonna do to get it. Not, damn, I ain't gonna do that because I don't know how to manage it. I ain't finna let that nigga do that. I ain't finna let her do that because I don't know how to manage this million.
No, it ain't about that, but I'm just saying. What she was saying, like no amount of money, like the real frequency of money.
I agree with her as far as, listen, if I did it, I couldn't be with you no more. So I would talk to him and be like, listen, man, it's the decision is ultimately on you. But matter of fact, really,
You're not gonna
if
get
she
the
even
money.
considering it, I'm
You're
like,
not gonna get the money
if
if
she
you
even
plan on leaving.
if she even considering it, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. If she considering it, I'm like, let's do it. And I'm leaving the heifer. I'm leaving her. Because I don't need nobody that is moved off of money. Because I'm not moved off of money. You know what I'm saying? So if she considering, I'm like, man, baby, what you think? I ain't going to show no facial expression. I ain't going to get no opinion. Because you should already know what I stand on. So when you say, baby, what you think? I think we should do it. I'm going to be like, hell yeah, baby, let's do it. When that check clear,
Then you go renege.
when that check clear, girl,
You out.
I'm out here. I'm out of here.
Now is that gonna be right on your heart?
Hell yeah. I will think twice, but I'm going to stay strong. Simply because if we together, I already love you and all that shit. So that's going to be hard. But that's why principle and morals is so important. And not have that simp spirit on you is so important.
Nathaniel said, money moved too many of us.
Hey, you said something right there. It do.
Yeah.
And I probably get some backlash for it. But especially women. Especially women.
You
I ain't
think?
lying.
You think?
Hell yeah, you know it too.
No, don't be putting the emphasis
You know
on
it.
women because hey, men do some crazy stuff for money.
Yeah, they
too
do. Niggas do some wild shit.
Don't make this be no gender war on who gonna do what for money, cause it's folks, men and women, and we even out here. Don't put no especially.
We ain't even. Hell no.
We even when it come to that.
We ain't even, Now when it come, what?
When it come to money moving us. Well, I mean, you talking about especially women.
You got too many statistics where it was a woman doing a money play, dealing with a man, then a man doing a money play on a woman. There's too many statistics on that. I mean, you can just look at the divorce right now. You know what I'm saying? Men don't typically leave. If they pick one, they don't leave. Now they might do some cheating. Now I ain't negating that. They gonna do some cheating. They might do some cheating.
Okay, well that.
What? I ain't saying it justified.
So of course a woman gonna move around then if she ain't
I ain't
happy.
saying it justified. What I'm saying is a woman will say, boom, okay, I know what he working with, and I'm going to stay. Look at Janet Jackson. We can go down a list of women that say, hey, I'm gonna play this legal game. Cause when I leave,
that was a whole country.
It's a no-brainer. And it's a no question what I'm gonna get.
That was a whole country.
What I'm saying is the intention from its inception was for gain and profit, not for love, not because of the chemistry, not because of the what I need in a man type of situation. Status and benefit and profit. That's what it came in. That's why you came into this shit. Excuse me.
Like
you know what I mean?
You said money for women gives a sense of false security. money gives men a false sense of confidence.
I get with you on the first part, but do we need to unpack? Does it really give him a false sense of confidence? I don't think it's false. Even if he's a simp, I don't think it's a false sense of confidence.
It can be a
I
false
think
sense
it's
of
a big
confidence
truth
because if you don't have
of
that,
confidence.
well, because if you don't have it when the money gone, then it can be a false
I'm
sense.
saying the confidence wasn't false; it was true. That's what I'm saying. Even if he lost the money, he didn't have the confidence no more. The confidence that he had was true. It wasn't false.
Well, just like the security was true.
You know what I mean? It's I mean, we gotta be honest now. Hey, listen. And I ain't knocking women. I mean, you ain't wrong for wanting to be stable. The wrong shit come in is when you finessing. Like, it ain't about like a natural connection. It ain't about a natural chemistry. It's like, okay, these outside forces is the reason why I'm gonna be interested. And then the rest, we'll handle that shit later. But the problem is when the later happens and maybe some freak shit happens and things are on bad terms, financially or security wise, now you goddamn me thinking about an exit route. You know what I'm saying? Cause this divorce rate is crazy. When you want to get to commercial?
I mean, we can get
Let
to
me
this
know.
one.
We
We
loaded
right
up.
at 51.
We loaded up.
We right at 51 minutes, so we can go ahead and get into the commercial.
You ready?
Yeah. Let's go.
Are you standing on business?
What you mean standing on business?
Is your business getting the exposure that it needs?
I don't know, cousin P. You tell me.
Hell no. Because you're not promoting it on the morning TLG. Are you say back in this thing, do you have any other words on that conversation, or do we need to clear anything up, or do we need to harp on it any longer, or we want to go to something else?
I think we need to move on.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm getting rage in my heart.
Well, you might need to get it off your chest then.
No, I'm
Because
good.
the
I'm
women
good.
the girls need to hear from you.
Well, I've said all that needs to be said
Okay.
as far as that situation.
Okay.
For real. No, I'm good though. But I do feel like we can go ahead and move.
Yeah,
on.
no, that's why I was asking, because it ain't even about how I feel, but the people watching, they might be like, man, tell his ass what you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so did we talk about Krishan Rock in the whole Blueface rant?
What happened?
Cause she covered the tattoo and all this stuff. She went on this rant about she went through his phone or whatever and seen him searching gay porn and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Did we talk about it?
No,
Okay, did you see that?
I seen a little bit.
Okay, what's your thoughts? And let me know what y'all thoughts are in the comments.
Man, these folks is exhausting. They exhaust me. Like, every day. Why I got to deal with your issues and mine, too? God damn, shit. Why every day I got to know? Every day? Can I get a break? Can I get a break to live my own life?
Okay, hold on. I get what you're saying. But we gotta be honest, Letha.
Well, what you want to know about
This
him
bullshit
searching gay
keeps us with shit to talk about.
porn? Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But okay, so yeah, what's
And
your
I'm
thoughts on
saying
that?
what everybody else feels.
Okay.
They exhausted.
Okay.
Just like I am.
But I don't think they exhausted though.
I mean, but it's entertaining,
Listen.
It's entertaining.
Listen, I remember a time, and I want you to tell me, do you remember this time? This when I was loved. It was a time where
See,
man,
Michelle said same.
I was learning so much shit, and I was just drowning myself in history and everything of the world. I'm the type of person, when I feel something, when I gain something, I feel like I gotta share. I gotta share with my people.
See, they said I want out of their group chat. No, for real. Like, bruh. I'm finna
Nate,
steal on somebody.
Nate, don't say that, Nate.
I'm
'Cause
finna
it's
steal on somebody.
Nate, it always make for good content, Nate.
Really, you know what I think would be
it,
better?
it makes references for great conversations,
What
Nate.
would be great if they had their own TV show? Just them three. And find a solution to the end of it all.
If you think it ain't coming, you crazy. You just seen them.
It's
You
probably
just seen them
coming.
together.
Yeah, I know.
But so
Now
this,
that was the most entertaining to me.
so this is my thing here, and that could be a play on the people too. But this is my thing here. It was a time where, shit, damn near every other post that I made was about the uplifting, positive. The black women are the gods and the queen. You know what I'm saying? It was all there right there, right?
Who is that?
No, that hasn't changed. But it got to the point where it's like, okay, this ain't working. We gotta deal with reality. I can't just if I walk outside and you on the corner of the building with the crack pipe every time I walk out there. It don't matter how much of a beautiful goddess queen that I tell you is, you ain't. No. Not by your actions. So this is my simping problem. Simping is enabling bad behavior. And that's what you don't do. What's gonna make a crackhead change? You gonna get help? If me uplifting the crackhead, telling the crackhead she's a goddess, she's a black queen, she's an indigenous queen, is that gonna change her from
It will.
smoking that glass dingling?
It
No,
could
it's not.
possibly.
No.
It could possibly.
No, it's not.
That's
not.
something different. She's
not.
hearing something different, and it may be an eye opener. Like, wow, I am a goddess. And as she hitting that crack pipe, like, dang, I'm a goddess. Why am I hitting this crack pipe? And she probably hit it about 10 more times in life, but then eventually that's gonna play in her head like, I'm a goddess. Like, I gotta get on my goddess behavior. You know what I'm saying? He seen that goddess in me. Ain't nobody ever seen that in me.
Listen, y'all people in the comments, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. I've been a friend of Letha. Letha been in front of me for a long time. So I genuinely love and care for her, but sometimes when times like this, it just take everything for me not to jump across that damn table.
Do it.
You
Do
know,
it.
cause that's some bullshit. Come on, man. Let's be for real. It ain't gonna happen like that. Well, not in my opinion. This is my opinion.
Listen, I you know what
And then-
gave me that insight?
What? Talk to me. Talk to me, sister love.
How you ever heard of the book How to Influence People? How to win friends and influence people? Well, basically, it's a good book for those that's in management, bosses, you know, people that want to like
What about crackheads?
when it comes to sales. We ain't speaking on the crackheads, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna get to the crackheads, but I'm saying this book, who is for? It's for the people that want to like really make a difference. And what the book talk about is like it talk about how you know how a lot of bosses, how a lot of management they get in position or whatever, and they, you know, they don't know how to get their team together because it's like. These folks in the comments, they talking about y'all tickles me.
I'm sick of it, y'all. I'm sick of it.
No, but for real. But it talks about like how a lot of people don't get like management. They don't get their team together and stuff because they're not pouring into their management and they're focused on, you know what I'm saying, the problem. But then they're not building them up in the ways like in the good parts. You know what I'm saying? So basically, like in this book, he talks about how these certain leaders or whatever, they did something different, and they actually like kind of build them up in a way, and but still they still won on what they wanted to, get the issue, they want what they wanted the result to be. They still won on it, but they had an alternative way of doing it.
I
So,
believe in that. I believe in building
That's
people
why I say
up.
that.
I believe in building people up. I really do. I really do.
so what you gonna tell the crackhead then?
And see,
Instead of telling
I
her
don't
she's
believe
a
in
goddess.
building no. I don't believe in building no damn crackhead up though. I believe in hard, cold accountability for a damn crackhead. I'm telling you. And if y'all got fundamentals that crackheads, this is not a shot at them, but we gotta deal with
We all
the
got
reality.
family members as crackheads.
Yeah, we gotta deal with the reality of the situation. Crack is a hell of a drug. So a person that's hooked on crack, is no amount of uplifting that's gonna make them go and get help. The help and the influence and the motivation is not nowhere near stronger than the high that they get. So just like how I tell people that celebrated the death of Kevin Samuels, an idea that he had was the severity of the injury determines the strength of the medicine. I'm going to say it again. The severity of the injury is what determines the strength of the medicine. If you done got your leg halfway cut off, alcohol and antibiotic is not going to help. It's not going to help.
Right, you need essential oils.
Oh, hey, shout out to you and the essential oils thing. Listen, I'm with you. But what I'm saying is you need the strength of the medicine that's going to match the severity of the injury to do what it needs to do. And a crackhead is not going to change their ways and go through that 10-step, 20-step, whatever process just because you said you are better than that, JJ. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, and that's the realization that I had in myself, like, man, I wholeheartedly feel like this. Because I make a point to see the good in people. But that ain't about shit if you ain't operating like this. So I have to show you the mirror. And another thing, our people love bullshit. Our people love bullshit and drama. So that's why I had to just start, hold on, let me just start showing the other side of my goddamn personality. And feed them the good shit here and there. Feed them the little pile shit, the shit that they can, the brain food here and there.
Right.
Because they need, just like how they say when you get a little child to take the medicine. You got to give them something sweet. Or just like they got, my mom and them, they were getting the Flintstone vitamins because they had a little sweetness to them. And we'll chew them things up like it was candy. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what, Pierre? We need people like you. You know what I'm saying? But we also need people like me.
Yeah. Clarify. Elaborate. Don't piss me off now.
So, I mean, because what you're saying is that basically, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you call people out on their shit, and you not with the everything positivity and stuff like that.
I ain't saying I ain't with all everything positivity because accountability is positivity.
Well, I'm just saying, like you said, you went from being everything positive, all this stuff, to actually, like, you know what I'm saying, getting with the shits and calling people out on their shit, and then sprinkle a little positivity in there.
Well, okay, I misspoke because ultimately it's all about perspective. So,
definitely,
I preached. I went from preaching what everybody view and perceive as positive to the accountability, which is positive because it's gonna spark the accountability, or you just gonna shut down, block me, unfriend me. It's still positive because it's the truth and it's gonna spark the change. If I didn't learn a lesson from my mistakes, then that's negative. The positive
So
in it
you
is the
have
lesson.
positive intentions
Positive intentions.
when you shaking the
and
room.
it was positive, but for the masses, everybody's not gonna look at it as positive. So that's why I said, okay, well, let me just say, I had the angle of what everybody views as positive,
Right.
even though it was still positive. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never shitted on nobody or down on nobody just to be down on them or none of that. You know, I ain't just like, hey, goddamn, you fat bitch, you need to go to the fucking, you need to change your diet, you need to go. I ain't never did no shit like that. I ain't never been like, you ugly as fuck. How you think you gonna get a nigga like? Never did no shit like that.
Right. So you have the parents that's like a very like a disciplinary, and you have kids that turned out perfect from that, and then you have parents that did gentle parenting, and you have kids that turned out great from that. You know. So it's different ways. We just have different routes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
But elaborate on what you was saying when you said you got people like me, and then you got people like you.
I never put thumbs down or thumbs up.
Now you did. I just had to, you know what I mean?
Right, but I mean, your whole point is basically like the conclusion is that, you know what I'm saying? Because I know, like, I'm on here, you ask me questions or whatever, and I see stuff in the light that a lot of people may not see it in. You know what I'm saying? But that's my perspective, and that's how I put things out there. And that's also, and even though other people may not see it that way, and I may not side with the women, I might not side with the men or whatever gender or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I do open people's mind to it, because if people automatically...
Oh, so are you saying you can do the lowest work without just having to put the mirror in people's face, but it's still effective and it's still doing its work? Okay,
Right.
I get that.
It's more of a mirror on myself.
Okay.
And, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Showing how to... Cause I'm a problem solver. You know what I'm saying? And just showing how... Like, why my opinion is that. You know what I'm saying? And me relating to that. And, you know what I'm saying? That's how I put my shit out there and, you know, be purposeful.
Okay, I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that at all. But see, that's why I had to, you know what I'm saying, poke and ask and get you to clarify. For my understanding, I knew it wasn't nothing malicious. You know what I'm saying? But I be needing to hear past the surface level of what you meant by what you said.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But I get that. I don't disagree. I don't disagree with that method. I believe everybody has their lane. Everybody has their methods that. Cause one thing about it, just like loving somebody, or just like being a friend, or a coworker, or a partner in business, different people have different needs. Shit. You got people that just, you know, my method, they just can't identify with. That's not gonna help them or change them or anything. But you might can reach them through your method. You know what I mean? Everybody got their different ways of communicating and receiving communication and et cetera, et cetera.
Facts.
Do you have anything back on Kanye? We talked about that yesterday, but I don't know if you know, I don't know.
I know we were talking about, you know, like what he was saying and how people was feeling about it. I mean, you know, and then I know when I was just saying, you know, as far as like our history, you know, it can be a rabbit hole. But it's like, I do remember mentioning, like, you know what I'm saying, even when we do think people talking outside their head, we still have to listen, because sometimes it may be some truth in it. And I don't think he crazy for saying it or nothing like that. Because to me that's very empowering for him to even say that. So it's not nothing that's that's gonna like break us down. Of course, it may break you down mentally if you never heard of that, or it's like it's foreign to you, or if you feel differently or whatever. And you can feel however you feel about yourself, because we all us probably ain't originally from here or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got different backgrounds and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You just have to do what feels right for you. So
I'm glad you said what you said because I'm a sponge. I don't treat people indifferent, and I can learn, and I have learned from everybody.
yeah,
It could be a homeless person on the corner. I mean, we all got social media. It's been homeless people on the corner that's done made the most profound. They added music to it. They added all the dramatic to it. But what they said, the context of what they said, make all the sense in the world, and it's eye opening.
yeah,
But they ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw out of. So that should tell you something. You can learn from anybody, and that's the perspective I have. Eat the fish, spit out the bones, because you got people that's way up here that everybody loves and everybody reveres and everybody, gleans from. Get the meat out of it. If you got your discernment up, get the meat out of it, because you can identify what's good
right.
and throw away whatever, because the shit that you throw away, that's just they ego and they sprinkles and extra shit on top of whatever it is because they trying to make their money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I need more people to pay more attention to shit, because one thing I've seen is a lot of guys popping up out of nowhere
Doing what?
with a lot of fluff and a lot of aggression towards men.
What?
And when people like me give pushback, it's taken negatively, but I just need you to see it, cause you gotta be able to choose better. If a nigga is talking about strictly what a woman's supposed to get and how she supposed to feel, please believe me, it's a red flag. He's an asshole. He's a narcissist 9 times out of 10. Ain't no relationship that's supposed to be one-sided. So if a nigga make a whole speech about all these niggas is fuck niggas and they just supposed to make your world better and don't mention nothing about how you feel about making her world better, what she doing, please pay attention. Trust me. Pay attention to it, because ain't no relationship no one-way street. I'm telling you.
Nathaniel said it's value in everything.
I
agree.
mean, see the problem with that, Nate, is you gotta know what value look like. You gotta know what's valuable. Just like when we talk about niggas that simps and women that would harbor a fugitive. And I'm not necessarily saying specifically in, literally a fugitive, but if she got all this shit up here going on like this right here, and she talked down on her baby daddy, but her baby daddy's way down her and he ain't got nothing going, that says something about who? Letha.
Her.
That says something about her. So where was the value? What value did she see? Was it the sacred chakra value? You know what I mean? So we gotta.
I mean, but it ain't about if they see the value. I agree, it is value and everything, but do you see the value? You got to see it, and you know what I'm saying. See how you can benefit from what you can take from every situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I agree, but we gotta. I think for the most part, we gotta find out what's valuable, what valuable look like, what value looks like.
Right.
In a general sense, I don't think we. And I'm talking about both sides. I'm talking about both sides. I done had some rough conversation with some niggas, with some associates, with some friends. You know, cause why you study fucking with a bitch?
Yeah, Nathan said you have to be able to find the value, and as a leader, that's your responsibility.
The
That's
problem
true.
is that listen, man. I seen a post yesterday. The girl, she say I forgot what she said, but she say these new niggas or some shit. But anyway, she said, God damn, I can't stand no strict ass nigga, man.
Hmm.
So I ain't messed up 3 times. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it said verbatim, but my thing is this: the internet has allowed and influenced women to fetishize. Hold on, let me get that word right. Fetishize, fetish size. How you say it? Fetishize.
Fetish.
It's a
Size.
fetish form. Y'all better not talk about me because I know where y'all stay. Y'all can't do nothing with me.
Fetishize.
It's from the shoulders. Fetish is a fetish for women. When we talk about leadership and provision, that's a fetish for women. Oh, that nigga's a leader. That nigga's a, you know what I'm saying? But they've been hypnotized with the imagery of how they benefit from their leadership and their provision, not realizing what is required and what comes with that leadership
Nah, for
and
real.
provision. Because when she said these niggas strict, that's discipline.
Right. A strict man is a valuable man. Cause
See,
I'm
they don't-
strict.
You see, they don't get that part.
I'm strict for real.
And I know it ain't your fault that your father or whatever, if that was the case, that it wasn't there, and that's why you can't identify it. But that's what comes with that discipline.
I want mine to be strict.
You
As
gotta
much
be.
as much as I don't, sometimes it may be some stuff that be uneasy for me, but I can appreciate a strict man.
See, Letha, you have come along. You have evolved, and you have see you I feel like when I look at you and I listen to you, I look at you as like a sore thumb amongst of a sea of your kind. You know what I'm saying? I know your intentions, but the actions of your kind ain't the same of yours and where your mentality is now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I'm compelled to say the things that I say, because that post is viral for a reason. The benefits is what gets a motherfucking nipples hard and all this old shit. Yeah, girl, he gonna knock a nigga down. That feel good. He gonna goddamn give me what I want to eat. That feel good. But like, bitch, you gotta listen. You gotta shut up.
Right.
You gotta no. I ain't going out with you. You going out with your friends. You can't wear that.
But I did have a point in my life, maybe a couple years ago, probably like 2 years ago, like where I was like the type of guy that I imagined that I should probably look like I should be with aesthetically.
Okay, so pause. For you, was aesthetics a factor for you when it comes? Have you ever had a situation where you felt like a nigga was a nigga that you needed, but he wasn't who piqued your interest aesthetically?
Yeah. I mean, at some point in my life, yeah, because I was living a contradictory life. You know what I'm saying? Because really, when everything is aligned, it will be aesthetically pleasing too. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm aesthetically pleasing and we on the same wave, you know what I'm saying? We gon', you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
mesh. So yeah,
And I'm not asking that to make you a bad guy, nothing, because I've been a victim
Oh,
of,
trust.
of doing
I
that
don't.
too.
Yeah,
You know what
nah,
I'm
I
saying?
don't.
You know, yeah. I've definitely had those situations in my past. Like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I definitely can't deal with her like that, cause
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
I have. You
Yeah.
know, so.
That definitely. It comes into play for
But see,
sure.
that's why that mirror is so important. Though what I'm saying, like some people put their own mirror, or at some point, like, hold on, man, let me reevaluate, analyze. But a lot of people don't got that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't say you had somebody to put it in your face, right?
No.
See what I'm saying?
I had
You know
to
what I
figure it
mean?
out.
Yeah, yeah. Now I ain't gonna lie. Now I ain't never like hit with somebody on all cylinders
Right.
and second guessed myself. But it definitely been times where like I didn't find out how much we was compatible, how much chemistry we had, because it's like, okay, we can do this, but from the surface level, aesthetic wise, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Um, damn, I lost my thought of what I was saying before that. Um, damn, do you remember?
But yeah, I remember you asked me have well I know I was saying that I've been in a space where I used to like look at a specific guy and like, maybe I look like I should be with this type of guy, but at the same time I was like, he seemed real bougie, like I probably can't talk to him with my breath stinking, different stuff like that.
Oh, like in the morning,
I can't do ratchet stuff.
straight
Like I
first
can't be
thing in the
my
morning type
ratchet
shit.
country self. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
when I'm not in the light or whatever. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like the stuff that I do at the house that a lot of people look at me and think that I'm a bougie person just by what I'm saying, by
Yep,
how I
I can
look.
see that.
But
Yep.
then when they actually be around me, they like, oh, you chill. Like you
Yep.
really free, you
Yep.
cool,
Yep.
you a bit more relaxed than I thought you was. So, you know what I'm saying?
I
That's
get
what
that too.
I was kind of, that's one of the things that I kind of was freaking out. But that also kind of go in hand of being strict too. You know what I'm saying? Because that type of man would probably want all of this,
Yeah.
fancy stuff. But,
And I'm a chameleon. I'm a chameleon.
yeah, like I like strict, but don't strict me on it. Like,
Like,
you
if
know
I'm
what I'm
not-
saying?
if I'm not
Kiss
strict-
me while my breath's still stinking
If I'm not strict,
in the morning.
I don't like you. I don't see you as nothing.
Yeah,
As far as like with me
going anywhere.
going anywhere,
Yeah,
if I'm not strict.
yeah,
Or it got to the point where it's like, okay, at this point, you only good for one thing, so it just is what it is. We not even finna go there no more. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not strict, you know. But see, the problem is that shit went viral. So it made me understand that a lot of women thinking is backwards as hell.
yeah,
Cause they just want a nigga to come through with the cape on and fuck everybody up that look at you wrong, and give you everything to make you feel like a princess, and just shower you with gifts.
and you ain't gotta do no work.
Yeah, and that's because of social media. Your favorite couple, your favorite influencers, all you see is the highlight reels. You don't know that they cars is leased. You don't know they in an Airbnb. You don't know like the real deal, nitty gritty of what's going on with them.
Right.
And you have a false sense of what relationship dynamics look like. There is no up, always up. Now, you might not be down long because both of y'all understands what's going on and this is a part of it, so we gonna ride it out so it's not a negative or drawn out negative vibe. You know what I'm saying? But it's not damn, this shit happened. I can't fuck with this motherfucker because this shit happened. You know what I'm saying? So that's scary. That's real scary.
Yeah, that is scary.
When you consider the fact that a lot of people gauge what a relationship supposed to look like based off highlight reels of their favorite influencers or celebrities.
But that's why a lot of people in the predicament that they in, because they ain't trying to get strict. Like, not only should you have a strict partner, but you should have a strict lifestyle.
Yes.
You know what I'm
To a
saying?
certain extent, for sure, yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it need to have some strictness to it, some boundaries, some, you know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
I think a lot of that got to do with people not understand their own nature.
yeah, yeah.
You know, as a feminine woman, you know you rebellious a little bit. You know you a free spirit.
Right.
So if you a free spirit, that mean goddamn me. If you ain't had no structure, no discipline, nobody that goddamn me guide you a little bit, that mean you goddamn do everything you think of.
Yeah, right.
And you know damn well if you did everything you think of, that ain't gonna land you in no good spot. Not a favorable spot at all.
Now, you still got to have some boundaries.
You see what I'm saying?
You got to be... I was writing some lyrics this morning, but, like, for example, when I'm working on my root chakra and stuff like that, we do supposed to be grounded. I mean, when we free, speaking from a free spirit, you know what I'm saying, we willow like a tree, but at the same time, you want to be grounded where you still got your feet planted, you know what I'm saying, and you ain't moving to the way people push you. You might sway a little bit, but you still got your feet planted, you know what I'm saying, so, yeah.
I heard this shit.
That's still keeping, to me, that's still keeping your boundaries and still, you know what I'm saying, got your home base, you know?
You want to be free spirited. Willow like a tree, but still have your feet grounded.
Yeah, and which we all should be like a
That's
tree.
a bar.
We should willow like a tree. Yeah, I did. I actually put it in a song too. You know what I'm
For
saying?
real?
So coming soon.
Don't
Hey,
y'all steal that shit.
hey,
We gonna be on y'all top.
and you know what? While I'm at it, that song that we playing in the intro, y'all, I bless y'all with it.
Nah,
you know what
for
I'm saying?
real.
Because
Nah,
that's
real talk.
exclusive. That I ain't even released that.
Nah, real
But
talk.
on January 11th, 1/11, I'm dropping that mixtape. Not sorry for the wake. Y'all be on the lookout. Pre-sales will be up pretty soon. Nah, for real, because you know what I'm saying? I'm not sorry for the wake.
Hey.
But yeah,
no cap,
so
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be spitting some, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not the
Open up
type
that
person
third
that
eye up in there.
Can you know fake the funk? You know what I'm saying? And I fuck with. That's why I just be like I be like I can't say we gonna play it because I asked if we gonna play it because I don't know if you want to hear it, but
Yeah.
you know I love this to it. Like it's bars. It's a vibe for real. You know
It is a vibe, and it ain't gonna get us flagged. So, hey, we gonna make it work. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make
and
it
why
work.
wouldn't we?
Exactly.
Until y'all weak ass artists want to really invest in yourself.
Nah, for
You
real.
know what I'm
Sing your
saying?
music
We gon-
because we need some
we
music to
gonna
play.
this shit,
I know
you
y'all. Everybody say they rappers. Everybody say they producers. All this. Everybody been in the studio. What you been doing? What you got for
Niggas
me?
really be flogged and they
Let's
ain't
get
working,
these
and they
spins
call
in.
themselves working. They think
Yeah.
they be working, and they wait for a Buzz TV, a TV Cammy, a Ground Zero. They wait for all these media platforms to drop their list to be mad and be in the comments and be
Right.
complaining and shit when you ain't doing no work.
You ain't
Dun
looked at
Trip
yourself.
has dropped a tape every month this year.
That's big.
We all know who Dun Trip is. He's not a mainstream artist, but we all know who Dun Trip is. He been out here for years, grinding and grinding and grinding. And he's very transparent. His music, very therapeutic, and he tell the truth. And when I tell you, everybody knows what's going on, even if they don't listen to his music. He dropped a tape every month this year.
That's amazing.
So
And, man, listen. Well, keep going. I'm sorry.
my thing is this, man. It's cool to feel like things aren't going your way or people hating on you, but keep it to yourself. Use it as a driving force. We don't do no complaining. We work.
Yeah.
Cause one thing about it, the time that you spending complaining, it's
Wow.
always something to do.
You better say
It's
that.
always some time wasted.
No, for real, man.
Listen, even now, this is the busiest I've been in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I work a full-time job and I fucking get up and do radio every morning from Monday to Thursday, right? And guess what? It's still time I waste.
It is.
It's still time I waste.
Yeah.
And I know that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So how can I ever complain about where I'm not at in my career and where I'm not at in radio and
Exactly.
podcasting?
Right.
How can I ever complain?
Right.
It's always something I could be doing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But to be successful, and listen, you can say, nigga, what you doing? What have you done? And how much success have you attained? Okay, cool. You ain't gotta listen to me, but what I do know is I'll be successful faster than a motherfucker that don't got the mentality that I have, that look at the shit as, damn, these people, I'm not successful because these people don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
Or I'm not successful because these people don't deal with me. Or
Right.
they like such and such over me. Or they hating.
Mm-hmm.
What type of man blaming where they at on another man?
Right.
When you got all your limbs, when you got all your senses,
Yeah.
when you got your mind. Come on, man. Be for real.
Nathaniel said complaining is wasted energy.
Come on, nah, for real.
And it's crazy because as I was thinking this morning, just reflecting on, the new year coming in and just thinking about, like, the type of things that are my goals for the new year. But it's just like, and just even now, like this year, I've been actually heavy on building my business and stuff like that. And it's really, like, time is so valuable. And it really, like, if you really just focus on, like, the very, very, very important things, if you really, 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 truly value your time with the most important things in your life, as far as your goals, as far as the people in your life, as far as, like, loving on yourself and stuff like that, man, it's so much time.
Yeah.
It's so much time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, yeah.
The people that are where you want to be, they don't get a lot of sleep.
Right.
They don't get a lot of sleep.
And sometimes you, like I was saying before on the episode, sometimes you hustling, basically hustling backwards. You know what I'm saying? Because you thinking, you know what I'm saying, oh, I gotta, like we was talking about how money, the frequency of money. Oh, I gotta have this to get this and do this and do this. But little do you know, if you just put all of your energy into that exact thing that you need, all that extra stuff, that's depleting your energy.
Yep.
And if you pour all of that in, then you will get that. You know what I'm saying? So.
And you gotta invest in what you're doing. If you feel like music is your way out, if you feel like music is your baby, why don't you know everything there is to know about the business of music?
Yeah.
I did a podcast with Mario Hall. I hope I'm not butchering his name. DeMario Hall out of Pine Bluff. Some of you may recognize his brand as Trap Team Beats. The podcast never came out. The episode never came out. However, during the podcast, he had so much knowledge and so much information. I had to ask him, like, damn, nigga, you're not flashy, flamboyant. Like, you really have to know, like, who you are. Like, you need to have, you know what I'm saying? And what he said was, and it's so crazy because even after he said this, I'm studying asking him shit, and he always referred to exactly what he said.
Yeah.
Simple. And what he told me was, he bought this book called, and it might not be exactly right, but if you type it in, it'll get you to the right one. But if you're an artist, if you're a producer, if you're anything in the music business at all, or trying to get into it, he said he read this book called Everything You Need to Know About the Music Business. Simple.
Yeah.
And somebody with a naked eye or with closed ears, that'll go over their head.
Yeah.
So this is why I need to reiterate. After he said that's what he read, we continue with questions. And I'm very good with digging into somebody's brain with questions. Every question, damn near always circle back
To that book.
That book. So, literally, everything you need to know about the music industry business. That's what you need to read.
I'm gonna read that book, by the way, because I have read some books as far as like, you know, learning my craft and stuff like that. So that's very important, knowing that music business, because I don't give a damn how much talent you got, how many people you know. You ain't gonna get far. Like, it's exhausting because you're gonna have to invest a lot of money, and for if you don't know the business, you're not gonna get it back in return.
Just like you might release a song, right? It might be a year later and it just go through the roof because the right person heard it.
Yeah.
But if the business ain't buttoned up,
right,
and if you don't understand what comes with or what is considered a viral or a hot hit or et cetera,
right,
you can take anything. The first company might be like, man, I'll give you 50,000 to give you such off each, and you might just jump to it. When you can get 500, possibly.
Right.
I'm not saying that's what it is. I haven't read the book, but
yeah,
when we talk about negotiation, when we talk about contracts, when we talk about everything buttoned up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you got to know the ins and outs so you can protect yourself and you can move right.
Yeah.
You know? So that's very important. And Mario, I'm going to get with you. And if you're hearing this, man, we got to get you back on because I hate the fact that it never came out. You deserve your flowers. And, you know, we just getting going as far as we can start doing the interviews and playing, you know, people music and videos and tapping in and really getting to the nitty gritty of things. And I'm also going to get, I ain't going to butcher his name. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
But we got a special guy. I'm gonna get Mo on here.
Okay.
He drops a lot of gems as far as he got his own platform, and he actually pays, you know, fairly as far as the views.
Yeah.
And the spins.
Yeah.
Opposed to the bullshit that these, cause his hashtag now when he be dropping them gems, his hashtag is all platforms my ass. Because the thing about it is people drop their shit and they be but that shit is bullshit because you're not getting paid what you should.
I swear that's
nowhere near.
Hey, listen, that's what I'm like. What I'm on is having my own platform and not focus on. It's ways of going about it doing it. Yeah. Like you can't. It sound good to say, you know what I'm saying, you own this, you own that, but if they ain't really like valuing you, you know what I'm saying, then you gotta make it make sense.
If they not being,
you gotta make it make sense. That's why I might drop my mixtape.
And it hurts me so bad because hip hop is so trash now. All the shit is trash. And I'm not a hypocrite. I listen to it. But my mental,
all the mainstream is trash.
My mental, I understand the balance and how to step back away from it and how to decipher and compartmentalize what I'm feeling from the music versus where I'm headed. But it's trash. What it's perpetuating, what it's promoting is trash.
Yeah. But I will say, the conscious manifestation music.
I'm not saying it don't sound good.
What?
I'm saying what's subconsciously being downloaded to the masses is trash.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So not only the Sexy Red stuff that, hey, like I said, I listen to it. It made me want to goddamn me. You know what I'm saying? And the Shoot 'Em Up, that shit sound good too. But that's not where I'm at. But I understand what is the influence that it has on the masses. It's trash.
Right. Facts.
And we not benefiting from it like we should. That's the most important thing.
Not at all.
If you gonna put some bullshit out there, at least benefit from it. But we got little girls, little toddlers asking to hear Pound Town.
which is why we gotta step it up on the conscious behavior, because we can't let this media and the masses control what we putting into our minds. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Because like as I was finna say, I ain't want to interrupt
My
you.
bad. I ain't mean
No,
to
no, no,
interrupt you.
no. You good. Cause I was finna interrupt you, but like it's music now that's like evolving, like the manifestation music, conscious music. Like at first, the conscious music was like it was kind of, it wasn't there, it wasn't entertaining. But now people we connecting the dots or whatever. So it is artists out there that does have like a positive message and stuff like that. So you have to find what's good for you, but it ain't gonna be on anything that's controlled.
Yeah.
Like the radio, you're not gonna hear it. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna hear, you're not gonna see it on the TV and stuff. You gotta go find it, you gotta attract it, you gotta get it in your algorithm, you gotta live a more conscious life.
Facts. You ain't lied. You ain't lied about nothing, Leapa.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna reiterate again. We gonna get the brother on. I didn't want to butcher his name, but initially when I was when I first got real deep into the Moorish science, I found him on YouTube and I ended up adding him on Facebook. Him and his wealth of knowledge as far as the music industry and the business side,
Yeah.
the revenue side is the reason why I kind of got on him, and that's why I kind of really want to bring him on. And we gonna talk whatever. We gonna get him on whatever. But I just didn't want to butcher his name up. Before we get off here, I had to let y'all know, you guys in the Central Arkansas area, when I tell you Miss Deidre, I hope I'm not butchering her name, Miss Deidre C. Von DeBose, my partner LaCour moms. When I tell you her hands are anointed, I got a gallon of gumbo from her. When I say this gumbo was fat and it touched my soul, and I closed my eyes. When I woke up, I thought I was gonna see beads and titties everywhere because I was thinking I was gonna be on bourbon. I thought I was gonna be on bourbon.
Not the beads and titties. Did you
But-
have your beads ready?
Titties and nipples and all that. But that wasn't what I saw. However, listen, tap in. When I clip this up, I'm gonna share her thing again. It's on my page, a video of the gumbo, whatever. Tap in with her. She's selling the gallons for $50. And what I didn't know was it come with the rice too. Goddamn. Listen, I was like, damn. So I do greater in the morning. Damn, when I'm gonna have time to make the rice?
You sure?
You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I'm gonna make sure I make the right though, cause I gotta have it with it.
Right.
But my gallon came with some rice too. You know what I'm saying? So you would not be disappointed. I had to give her a shout out because she deserved it. Listen, cause I cook myself, but gumbo is a different ball game. You know what I mean? And she legit. So I had to take my glasses off and look at y'all in your eyes and tell y'all, she is for real. It is not a drill. Outside of that, what else I got? Do you have something before we get out of here?
One last thing I would like to share is basically, we are here to be fruitful. In order
Facts.
to be fruitful, we have to plant a seed to be fruitful.
Fruitful, not fruity.
Yeah, so in order for that seed to actually grow into a plant, we have to nurture that, and we have
Facts.
to keep pouring into that and all that. But sometimes, I don't know if you ever have experience with gardening and stuff like that, but sometimes you plant seeds and you can pour, but no plant. So it's like, maybe it was some kind of environment that wasn't right for it, or maybe it wasn't meant for that. You had to learn some of that process. So sometimes you got to plant that seed again, or sometimes you got to plant a different seed
In a different
or
environment.
in a different environment. So yeah.
Yeah, you preaching.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? It's okay to have to go back the next year and plant those seeds again. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually you're gonna get those plants, and it'll be fruitful,
Yeah.
and it'll be abundant, and you'll be like, whoa,
And I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it.
for real.
Because everything you said was valid. Now, if you was a damn bad seed, you know you was a damn bad seed. So don't expect for no great, fruitful harvest to come from no bad seed.
If you ain't water it, if you ain't getting no sunlight to it, if it's been in the darkness, if you know what I'm saying, it's just been dark.
It's a lot of bad seeds out there.
It ain't gonna grow.
Want to cancel out everything in the environment. They want to do everything but look in the mirror
Yeah.
and think about the decisions that they made. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up today. And was that the last thing you need to tell
That
people?
was the last thing.
Okay, well, I got something.
What is?
Listen. Y'all got to stop automatically believing and making decisions about who you deal with based off of somebody that you deal with experience. What I mean by that is, if somebody have an issue with somebody, they not exempt from lying about whatever their situation is. I'm not saying they lying, but for you to just run with it and just cut somebody out just because somebody you fool with said it, you make yourself look crazy, because people that give one side of stories, they lie too.
Yeah.
Uh,
Or they may see stuff in the way that you don't see
listen,
stuff.
if I buy a cleanse from Letha and a friend of mine say
Because you're going to need that to heal
they
your
bought
body.
a cleanse from Letha, but they pay her for a cleanse from Letha,
And it
but
ain't
it took
cleansing.
her a month to get it to him. That's not gonna make me stop fooling with Letha. That's not gonna make me chastise Letha. That's not gonna make me call Letha and be like, girl, what the hell is you doing? Because that's not my business. If Letha has a situation going on where it took her a month to get it to you, that's her business, not mine. If she could have got it to you faster and did it, that's not my business. That's her business. Can't nobody tell
But
me
I'm
nothing
standing
about,
on business.
stand on business. Can't nobody tell me nothing about Letha that's gonna make me change how I rock with Letha, unless Letha changed how she rock with me.
Right.
The problem is people expect everybody to feel how they feel about whoever they deal with.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I got a situation that I want to talk about, but I ain't gonna talk about because of my morals and principles
Yeah.
and the respect I have for the person.
Right.
But and I'm gonna tell Letha after we shut this shit off. I'm gonna
And
tell her
I
about
can't wait.
But listen, man, y'all gotta learn, and maybe I need to teach a class on this shit, you know.
That's all.
But y'all gotta learn to stay in your lane. Y'all gotta learn to deal with people accordingly, and not force or try to bully and pressure somebody to feel how you feel. You came here by yourself. You gonna go out here by yourself. It ain't gonna be no bunk bed in that casket. Granted, if you got enough money, they'll probably make a bunk bed in the casket, but you know, we being for real. But y'all gotta get together, man, and y'all gotta start expecting people to take on y'all beef, fake beef, take on y'all issues and stuff like that. And I'm sick of it. So we gonna get up out of this thing. We appreciate